to the Adventure of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
Thinking not try to collect royalties?
Here we are, pressing on, stepping over everyone. I'm so unhappy, but I try my hardest. I wanna feel the way I did when we started. It's so depressing having everything I wanted. It's so depressing, pressing on, pressing on. I hate pretending this is where my heart is. I wanna feel the way I did when we started.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
Josh from Badflower and Alex.
Alex from Badflower.
Yes.
Badflower.
Badflower. Here at Aftershock.
Yep.
You guys killed it up there, man.
Thank you. You know what? We
did.
You're right. We really did today. Yeah.
That sun probably killed you too, huh?
Yes, but
Oh my
I made the smart decision personally of wearing a hat instead of a beanie.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That was the best decision I could have made.
The beanie you normally wear
Yeah.
would have killed you today.
Yep.
But I like your hair, okay? So,
Thank you.
like, I went back to normal for a little while.
That's right. You were pink.
Blue, red, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So, I think one year we were in sync where we were both blue.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So, talk to me about these new songs because they're pretty badass.
You don't want to hear about those.
I do.
Which ones? What do you want to hear about?
Well, let's start with Detroit.
Detroit is our single. Apparently, it's doing really well at radio.
It is.
Which is really cool.
But it's a really good song.
Thank
That's
you.
why.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really proud of it.
Tell me what it means to you.
It is literally about becoming successful in this industry that seems like an impossible task. And then once you have it, it doesn't satisfy you at all.
Wow. Yeah.
And it sounds like an entitled position because it is. But it's true.
Well,
And there's nobody teaches you that or prepares you for that. Like, hey, you've been wanting this thing your entire life. You've made it your entire identity. This is exactly who you are. And then you finally start to get a taste of it, or maybe a whole mouthful of it, and you're not even a little bit happier.
yeah, you know why?
It's
Because you
bizarre.
find out, right, all the other shit you still have to deal with that maybe you thought you wouldn't have to.
Well, even without that, it's just anything that you want. Once you get it, it's like what's fun is wanting something
Yeah.
and working towards getting it. But once you get it, you're just like, now what do I do? What the hell do I do? Then you have to maintain it,
Yeah.
and that sucks. Because as it turns out with the music industry, maintaining is almost harder than getting in the first place.
No doubt. I think, too, it's hard, too, because a lot of fans, they want to hold on to what you originally did, and you want to grow as a musician, and they don't want you to.
Right. Yeah, we don't even want to grow. We just want to like what we're doing.
Well,
And
that's
to
key.
the fan, oftentimes that looks like the band trying to change and trying to grow. But to us, it's like we are growing no matter what.
Right.
We're changing. Our tastes change. And we just want to keep writing music that we're really proud of and that we want to listen to. We want to play.
Yeah, you have to write
Yeah.
music that you would like.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, because you're not going to please everybody, so please yourself, and then everybody that likes it, great.
Right.
That's my viewpoint.
And then if they don't, deep state of depression. You want to take this?
Sure, I'll take it.
What do you want to say about it?
What, Detroit?
Yeah, and everything that Josh was saying.
I think he's spot on. It's harder to keep it. It's harder. Yeah, he's always right. It's harder to keep it, and it's just part of the journey.
Yeah.
Part of the journey, yeah.
But you don't realize it in the beginning. You just think, oh, it's like when people say to you, oh, man, you're living the dream life.
Yeah.
Some ways, yes.
In some ways,
Some
yes.
ways, no.
Yep.
You know, and like the dream life is if you're having fun doing it, you know, and that's what counts. If you like what you're doing,
Yeah.
there's no reason to be in this business if you don't have fun and you don't like it, because most of
Yes.
it is not fun.
Yes, yes, yes. There's 1,000 reasons to not do this.
Right.
And it challenges you every day. It weeds out people who shouldn't be here, truly. And because, yeah, but we love it. I love it.
See, that's the key right there. That's what keeps you writing great songs, right?
Yep.
And how about these festivals?
No.
No, that's what makes you write shitty songs.
Is trying to keep it.
No, is when you love it too much. Yeah. You're too happy? No. Songs are terrible.
That's so Josh. What about playing these Danny Wimmer festivals? I always ask the artists, how does Danny Wimmer treat you as an artist?
Really good. Yeah, really good. Yeah. I mean, a slightly later slot would have been nice, you know? A little bit later, maybe sundown a little bit more would have been nice, but we'll take it.
That might be our fault.
Yeah, that's our fault for taking too long to release music.
Well, okay, so we're going to put it out there for 2025. You guys got to headline all the Danny Wimmer festivals.
We want a headline. We can do it. Put us in, coach.
I mean, there's a couple headliners now that you could definitely replace, and we would probably have a better time.
Yeah, we should replace all of them, I think.
I think, you know what? Slayer should have played under you guys.
You know, we should go, even though we already played a set, we should go replace one of the headliners tonight.
What if you just walked out on stage and started playing during?
Give me that guitar.
Before Motley Crue even walked out, you just walk on stage and start playing, and then they walk out and you're already playing.
That'd be a cool story.
You could go out there on your Badflower Heelys. Remember I told you that last time? I actually have Badflower Heelys.
Do you own a pair?
I do own a pair.
Wow.
I was like, that's fucking cool. So I went and bought a pair, and I've been telling everybody to buy them. Like,
yeah, I know they're harder to find now.
They are harder to find. I got them when they first came out. Like, I ordered it, like, immediately. And that was funny because I do a lot of skating and stuff like that. And I got them in my house. I'm like, I'm going to fucking eat shit, man. So I had to practice a little bit. But I put on a little, like, Badflower music, and then all of a sudden they worked.
That's the key.
Yeah, that's the part I forgot, okay? So anybody buys the Badflower Heelys, you have to also buy their music and play it at the same time.
And merch. You have to wear the merch, too.
That's right. What's your favorite merch that you guys sell?
Oh, I like the alien shirt.
I mean, it's the beanies. The beanies.
Oh, yeah, the beanie. The beanie's pretty iconic. Now it's a green beanie. It used to be the pink beanie. Now it's a green beanie.
See, now I have to get one because I do love beanies. Yeah. I don't have one of your beanies, so I have to get one.
Definitely get one.
What else would you get? If you were listening right now, what merch would you get?
That's a me question. I get the beanie, and then I would get the... What is it? We have like a cool flower shirt with like eyes and pink and...
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's great. Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
is pretty badass.
Oh, and then the tour shirt with Josh crowd surfing on it. That's a must.
Yeah.
That's a must.
I need that shirt.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
It's hard.
So, what would you say is your favorite song to play on stage?
Honestly, mine's changed. I used to say Anna a whole bunch. I just think Jester consistently is like, it's incredible to play.
What do you love about playing that song?
What I love is the crowd. I mean, we really get everybody to sing that song.
Yeah.
It resonates with so many people, and it's so easy for them to sing with us. It's empowering. It's incredible. Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
Either the Jester or 30. 30 I really love because it's so easy to sing.
Yeah?
And so I get to just enjoy it. I don't have to worry too much about the state of my voice. It's easy for me. And it gets the crowd pumped, and it's a fun song, yeah.
You know what? You should probably do a tour of, remember, I forget which festival it was when you had laryngitis and you guys came out anyway? Mm-hmm. You should do a tour like that, because that was the most badass set ever. Because, like, when, again, are you going to get to experience
Not everybody had that opinion, though.
Really?
Yeah. Well, people in the crowd who didn't know us were like, what the hell is this? Why can't they get some other band replace them?
Man,
And we were like, we just went through a pandemic and we're broke. We can't cancel shows, bro.
See, and I looked at it differently. I looked at you guys being pros and the show must go on.
Yeah, that's not how it was. No. No, we just needed money.
But we were talking about it back in press. Like, everybody back here was like, that was like the most badass
Oh, that's
set.
cool.
Because, again, like, you would never get a chance to see that again. So I'm bummed to hear that other people complain, but fucking people
Not
complain.
everybody. It was like half the crowd thought it was cool, half the crowd thought it was lame.
Isn't that normal?
Isn't that such is life?
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably every gig you have, right? Except your own gigs, because they're there for you.
Yeah. No, our own gigs are... half the crowd better not like it.
So... What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about that's coming up for you guys, or anything?
What do we want to talk about? I don't know. I'm halfway through a beer, and I haven't... Oh, I'm more than halfway through a beer. I haven't had anything to drink in months.
Really?
Let's talk about the new
I want to talk about...
Why didn't you get a better beer then?
This is fine for me.
It's good for you?
This is good. This tastes like beer to me. Everyone's complaining, like, oh, it's water in a silver can. This is beer, bro.
It's beer.
This is getting me tips.
Nice.
I'm with Buddy in the club. We're all getting tips.
What you got new?
I want to talk about the Blue Mountains on the Coors Light
Let's
bottle.
talk about it.
Mine are not blue right now, yet it does taste cold. So, like, what is the threshold for cold for the Coors Light? That's what the people want to know. Like, at what temperature do the mountains turn blue? And is it a slow gradient back to gray, or is it a slow gradient? Okay, because this is fairly cold.
He knows all the answers.
This is fairly cold, and it's not even a little bit blue, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Hey, you know what I want to know? What TV show are you watching on your arm?
On what?
On your arm.
Oh, this is a... Don't you have one of these too? Oh, this is a band that doesn't exist anymore. This was a band called Deal Casino that was one of our favorite bands ever that broke
I
up.
lived near Deal Casino.
Yeah, let's talk about
Like I lived like 2 blocks from Deal
From
Casino.
The Boys?
Deal Casino in the actual Deal Casino.
Oh, it's called Deal Casino?
It's in Jersey,
Oh.
down the shore. You know that Jersey Shore show?
Oh, yeah. I don't know shit. I just like the music.
Well, there you go. That's all. But
Yeah.
it looks like a TV, so I'm like,
Yeah. It was their logo.
maybe it was their video on MTV.
And you know, when my arm gets cold, the TV turns blue.
Let's try it out. Put the beer on there.
Clearly, this beer is not
Okay,
cold enough
let's
because
see.
the mountains are gray.
Yeah.
And I want to file a complaint with Coors Light because I think that
I think
this temperature is cold enough that there should be a little bit of blue on those mountains.
I think after the interview, you should go up to a bartender and say, "I need a new beer. This one's not turning
I
blue."
don't think the bartender here is a spokesperson for Coors Light and can give me any of the information. I think the bartender here is a hired gun,
That's possible.
not an official
But
Coors
officially,
Light
you
employee.
could be considered
Certainly
a
not
hired
the
gun.
scientist that designed the tin can
Is that the
that
only?
changes color.
Wait a minute. Tell me the truth. Is that the only reason he got that beer? Because he wanted the can to turn blue?
Yeah, it's a prop. It's all show. Everything you see right in front of you is it's a whole show. It's all on purpose. Thank you.
So, anything you want to announce for 2025?
No, definitely not going to be an album in 2025.
Okay, let's make sure there's not. What else
Definitely
is not
an album
happening?
for 2025. Oh yeah.
What else is not going to happen in 2025?
We're gonna get new music.
No new music.
We're gonna get new music. New album.
Probably going to break up in 2025.
We're gonna stay together. There's gonna be a new hair color.
Yeah, what color is next?
I think we're gonna add a Ferris wheel to the farm. You know, Ferris wheel to his property. That we're gonna live stream the album release. We're gonna all sit in the Ferris wheel and play the album on the Ferris wheel.
Considered a Ferris wheel. Imagine seeing that pulling into this tiny town and you see a Ferris wheel.
I got an
Like,
even
what
better
is it?
idea.
Is it a fair? No, that's just where the guy from Badflower lives, alone.
I got a
Me
better
on my
idea.
Ferris wheel.
I got a better idea. This is how we get you headlining the 2025 Danny Wimmer festivals. You need to have a bigger stage, bigger headline, so you can put the Ferris wheel on
There we
stage
go.
for the show.
Thank you.
How about-
You hear that, DWP? We need space
I
for
mean,
our Ferris
Tommy
wheel.
Lee did a drum solo with Roller Coaster.
Tommy Lee? No, who's that?
You,
My dad listens to Tommy Lee. I don't know who that is. I got a Ferris wheel.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you could do a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Thank you.
Like, how about if you're all in one different one of the...
Every single one.
I think we should all be in our own Ferris wheels.
There you go.
4 Ferris wheels.
Okay, do it.
Forest wheels.
Like Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, Forrest Wheels.
He's so not pleased. I'm having a good time.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
I think this is great.
What else you want to say? Are we done here?
No. We will probably have music out in 2025.
How do people reach out to you and get your merch and buy your merch?
Merch at the shows.
Okay.
Or online.
Yeah, we want them. What if they don't go to the show? We want them to buy merch, or they can't listen to my show if they don't buy your merch.
They can't wear the Heelys. They can't do you can't do anything without doing the other thing.
Exactly. So everybody's got to buy the Heelys.
It would be badflowermusic.com. Everything you need right there.
Well, you guys do rock. You're badass.
Thank you.
I was glad that it was one of the few sets I got to see today and get out of this press area, and it was worth it. And it was worth it to be here with you. So thanks for being on Aftershock.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.